So these are the question answers that we are discussing. Section A, complete these sentences. Dr. Hamilton's first impression of Lord Lincomer was that we just need to find out these sentences from the chapter and complete this sentence in one line only. Okay, just do that on your copy, on your notebook. Section B, find instances from the story for each of these sentences. Two qualities in the author that made him think that he was fit for the job. So again, you have to look upon and hunt for these answers. So you can go to page number 78, the last paragraph, which says that when he looked at the at the advertisement in the newspaper, it said wanted for 1 or more days the services of a medical man. It is essential that he should be a man of strong physique, steady nerves, and of a resolute nature. Must be an anthropologist, calyptorist, apply in person. So these are when he looked at this advertisement, it and the two qualities is that he must be an anthropologist and he must be a medical person. He should have a strong physique that Dr. Hamilton had, and he should have a resolute nature. That means he should be determined to finish the job. So these are the qualities, and you can just write it here. These qualities in 35 words. Please stick to the word limit, this will help you. The writer thought that he was in touch with people of wealth and fashion. So when he went to for the interview at 77B Brook Street, he found that the house was almost like a castle. It was like a bungalow, and this is on page number 79, second paragraph, and he says that although it was dingy, it was not a very colorful, very dull. But then the house had a very history of old Georgian architecture. That means it was built in an old style, and the door had a knocker. If you remember, knocker is a big handle, and the handle is used to tap the door, to knock the door. So he found that the footman also was all dressed up. That is the time when he realized that he's meeting someone who's quite rich. So you can write that in 35 words. The author did not find 77 Brook Street to be a very bright and happy place. Why? Because when he first went there, it says again in the same paragraph that it was one of those dingy and yet imposing houses. It was not a very loud, colorful, bright house. It was very dull, and it had a very flat face. That means it looked very old. And understand? So you have to write that in 35 words. Lord Lincomer was not sure of Dr. Hamilton's knowledge about beetles. So when he sits for the interview, he did not know whether he was an entomologist only or whether he was calyptorist. That means he was an expert in the study of beetles. So that is why he asks for a couple of questions here. And one of the questions that he's asking is that, on page number 80, is that you have to talk to me about beetles. And then he said, and the other thing that he said is that I'm afraid that you do not know anything about beetles. He's trying to ask him, dig out information, how much that Dr. Hamilton, know about beetles. You have to write that in 35 words. Section C is write a character sketch of Lord Lincomer in about 60 words. Don't do 60 words. Whatever I have taught you in the format, stick to that. If you remember the word limit taught in formats, stick to that and write a character sketch, and use words and events from the story to support your description. In this situation, you have to explain the character sketch of Dr. Hamilton with the given points, like he was pleasant, he was clean shaven, he or he had a very good physique. If you remember, he had a strong appearance, he was strong, he had so you have to write all that and write the character sketch of no, you have to write the character sketch of Lord Lincomer. So in that you have to write about how he was looking at Dr. Hamilton keenly, and how he, there was his eyes looked at. He was very worried. He was very anxious. You have to write all that with reference to the hints given here, and keeping the word limit that I taught in the formats. Page number 82, this is match the following. So you do that in your notebook. All right. And so, well, I believe that you would have the more confidence in you because you do not pretend to be certain. Would, a homophone of would. A homophone is a word which, although the meaning is very different from the other word, but the sound same. Like so here the example given is wood. Wood. Wood is like wood that we get from a tree, from a plant. And would, would, is a model. That means I might do it, you understand. So although the meaning is different, but the sounds are same. So take out five homophones. Find five homophones and make sentences and write it in your notebook. You know, it's almost like um, I'm just trying to look find any homophone. Um, no, no, and then K-N-O-W, no. So no, no. Although no and K-N-O-W, no. Excuse me. They sound same, but the meanings are different. So they are homophones. You can find out such phones and make five sentences out of it. Mm. The second one is in audio file. Unfortunately, we have not received any audio files from the publisher, so we will leave it. Again, the same on page number 83, section A is an audio file, so we will leave it. The section A, these are all audio files, so you have to leave it. Okay, then the last one is about past perfect tense. I have not taught you the grammar part. So when we do the grammar part, we'll do that. Okay, tomorrow we are doing grammar. Mm, then section A on page number 84. The two characters in this story, Lord Lincomer and Dr. Hamilton, have certain character traits which are common. So you need to try to find out things that are common between Lincomer and Lord Lincomer and Dr. Hamilton. And you have and these are a couple of hints given as in how you have to read the story so that you can understand what are the similarities. So you have already done the character sketch of Lord Lincomer. So just write the character sketch of Dr. Hamilton here. So basically what I want you to do is that you take a page and make two columns and make points to compare similar characters between Dr. Hamilton and Lord Lincomer, as many as you find. And then at the end you write the character sketch of Dr. Hamilton. Okay. So page number 85 is a project that I will give you after the exam, so we will leave it. So this is done. We do not have much in this. Upload, so write it down on your notebook and upload it on Google Classroom by today is what date? So upload it by 15th of August on Google Classroom. So this is the literature section we are done we are complete, and then from tomorrow we'll start the grammar push. I'll see you guys.